In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragon Ball.
Come get some.
Salut, c'est comme Get Some et bienvenue sur Super Seducer. Nous sommes sur l'épisode 4. Nous allons attaquer le chapitre 4 avec notre ami Richard alias Jesus. Et nous sommes donc repartis dans le mode histoire. Alors cette fois-ci, qu'avons-nous ? On avait donc fait ces 3 premiers chapitres. Et nous avons une fille assise dans un café. C'est parti. Obtenir son numéro, c'est le but. Alors, demande si cette chaise est occupée et assieds-toi avec elle avec un air coquin. Demande-lui son avis, ce que tu pourrais offrir à ton ami, ok, dis-lui que tu as lu ce livre et que le personnage meurt à la fin. Reste debout et demande-lui ce qu'elle lit. Dis-lui qu'elle fait semblant de lire alors qu'en réalité elle cherche des hommes. Et bien sûr, oh la bonne burrata.
Yo, what's up?
Hi, can I help you?
Don't look surprised, come on. I know you were just reading that book and you were like, oh, there's a guy, I hope he comes and picks me up. I'm just gonna pretend I'm reading this book and I think I'm really smart. And here I am. It's your lucky day.
Is this a shtick? Are you trying to be funny?
Dick, it's a happy moment for you because I've come and talked to you.
I can't tell if you're joking.
No, not at all. I mean, there you are, blonde hair, short dress, nice by the way.
Okay, first of all, I don't need to explain my choices to you. Eurotrash. So, why don't you just go?
Well,
Ok, donc on sait que ça n'a pas marché.
Girls, so maybe we could go
Oh
together.
God. Well, I actually have a
You've got a little
boyfriend.
bit of spirit. You've got a boyfriend.
I've got a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? He's like your gay best friend that you go shopping with?
No, he is like my boyfriend who wouldn't like you.
I don't need him to like me as long as you like me.
I don't like
and you.
you.
Do like me.
I don't. Really, you're very offensive. And even if I didn't have a boyfriend, this would never happen. Because you're truly a disgusting human being.
Well, you know, that's one opinion, but I know
It's my
not
opinion,
true.
and it's the only opinion that matters in regards to how this progresses.
You're going to change your mind, trust me.
I'm
We're just
not.
going to spend a bit
Oh,
more time
le
together.
You don't know more about my mind than I do. I can assure you.
Well, look, your boyfriend's not here, and you're going to like me. Trust me, everyone likes me.
I don't like you. I already know. I know.
You will.
I won't.
You will.
Really, I'm just trying to read.
Oh le
your...
lourd, oh là
Trying to
là.
Come on. not this
Oh
again.
my God. Okay. No, seriously, it's not funny. You're offensive. And I think you would have better luck
On est
with
pile dans
someone
une
else.
situation de mec
lots
qui
of
lâche
good
pas
luck. I'm
l'affaire,
sure you
mais
do.
c'est genre
You have
abusé quoi.
ruined any chance that would be with me.
Listen, it's not about my
tu
chance,
prends un
about
recal,
your chance.
vas-y,
And today's
casse-toi!
your lucky day. So put the book down.
What's your name?
Let's get to know each other. Richard.
Richard, let me tell you something. On my lucky day,
Yeah,
on my worst day,
today.
I can do better than you. So I'm
Unlikely,
not interested.
unlikely.
I think that an unemployed homeless man would be an okay choice between the two of you.
Well, I am unemployed.
I'm not surprised. Oh, well, aren't you special?
Okay, now put the book down. Let's, you know.
Really,
Let's,
you should go.
Ouais,
My
je suis
boyfriend
assez
will not
d'accord
like
là
it.
parce que ça dure un peu
boyfriend.
trop longtemps
What,
là.
He's coming here.
C'est quoi cette
he'll be here.
réponse?
We're going on a date, actually.
Busy little midget that I can just pick up and.
No, he's like a football player, American football, or men are men.
They're bigger than the English football guys, I guess. Look, I guess I'll go, but look, I'm going to leave you my business card.
I don't want it.
I know that now you don't want it, blah, 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 but anyway, I'll leave it now, and you won't call me now,
No.
but one night when you're at home, feeling a little bit randy, maybe touching yourself,
Oh my
and your
God.
boyfriend's
Seriously.
out of town.
You need to
boyfriend's
just
out
go.
of town.
Just-
Yeah, I'll go now. And
Yeah,
you call
you
me.
need to go.
Call me when he's out of town and you're feeling, you know, a little bit freaky.
Oh my God.
And I'll come round and...
You just go.
Yeah,
Affligeant.
okay.
C'est affligeant, c'est tellement moche, c'est tellement gênant. C'est abusé.
Now that was funny, of course, and in the game, definitely, and you should carry on choosing funny choices. However, in real life, bear in mind the overall concept that when you approach a woman, you should be trying to brighten up her day, make her feel good, give her some, interesting feelings. And by being very aggressive, obviously, you're doing the opposite, and it's really bad karma.
Bon. Est-ce que les prochaines vont être aussi longues? À mon avis, c'est pas
Hi.
ça déjà, mais
Hey, how's
Hi.
it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Kafka. This philosophy, right?
There is some philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafka-esque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure. I think it has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice choice of book.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brinna?
Nice to meet you. This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of
Okay.
looming over her.
ok. Demande-lui si ça dérange que tu te joignes à elle pour quelques minutes. Demande-lui ce qu'elle fait d'autre à part lire. À mon avis, je dirais que c'est
So do you
plutôt
mind
une
if
bonne
I join you
réponse.
for a few minutes?
Go ahead.
Cool. So I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Brinna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Ça fait deux
It's
fois.
very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So well done for choosing that. It's the right option.
Apprends-en plus à son sujet. Sers-toi des livres pour te vanter. Demande-lui si elle vient souvent ici. Dis-lui que ses cheveux sont plutôt beaux et invite-la à venir chez toi ce soir. Ben, bien sûr, mais ça, c'est sûr que ça va marcher, tiens.
You know, I like your hair. It's nice color and long.
Thank you.
But just one thing, I think it would look really, really good if maybe you washed it and conditioned it and stuff.
Excuse me.
You know, like get some shampoo, some conditioner, nice brand, and just
Oh, le,
use that in the morning. So
le
it would
jugement
look
physique.
lustrous,
Well, that is a helpful tip.
like mine,
I will.
lustrous.
Yes, I will.
Listen, it just so happens that I live quite nearby, and I've got this, what is it? You know, Aveda, very nice shampoo.
Never heard
so
of it.
you could come back and I'll wash your hair. You know, like they do when you go for a haircut and you kind of lean back. But actually in the shower, obviously, because I don't have that seat. But I can wash your hair really nice. I've got this great Aveda. It's all natural, organic. And
Are you
whatever.
inviting me to your house to wash my hair?
Yeah, it'd be great. I want to see what it looks like. I've got hair dryer,
This is a
hairbrush.
first for me, but
Very close though.
I'm sure it's tempting. But
Of course.
But no,
No?
I'm going to pass. A hard pass.
Well, I mean, we can do it another day.
No,
so
I think I'm just going to have
Ça
a
fait
hard
juste
pass
un peu
indefinitely.
I
déjà
don't really
pervers,
understand
mais
that hard pass
fétichiste des
indefinitely, but
cheveux.
I guess it means that you want to meet me again soon. So I'm gonna take your number because I see you've got a phone. I'll call your phone now and see it ring so that I make sure it's the right number.
Oh le mec,
And
mais
then we
non.
can meet another day.
This is actually my phone that I use in foreign countries, so it's got the wrong SIM in it, the wrong SIM card. I'm sorry. It's really difficult to get in touch with me.
I could give you my SIM and then call my number from Skype and we meet tomorrow.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
No?
No.
All right, well, we'll meet again, right? If it's meant to be,
Maybe.
then we will bump into each
If
other.
it's meant to be.
Who knows where, who knows when. But
Fair
we
enough.
will meet again. Okay, so that's one of my favorite moments in the game, and it does show a good positive trait, which is persistence. And in reality, maybe she would have broken and started laughing and actually liked you, but there's a point where you need to say, okay, I respect this girl. She said no to me, 22
Ouais,
times. I
typiquement,
think
ça s'est
that's
passé
enough.
sur la première.
I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to
sur la
say, you
première
know what,
question.
I'm going to go now, but just wanted to say, you're wonderful, you're lovely, and it was a pleasure to meet you. Bye-bye, have a good day. And you go, and that's it. That way, you're leaving in a nice, gentlemanly way, creating a bit of a better impression. So try and aim for that, although, it's one of my favorite choices, like I said.
Alors, apprends-en plus à son sujet, demande-lui si elle vient souvent ici, sers-toi des livres pour te vanter. C'est pas une très bonne idée, je pense.
And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy, I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
He's from Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So.
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
I generally read
fiction, non-fiction?
fiction and like 20th century American lit.
Okay. Who's that? Mark Twain or something?
Like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really
A Day
nice.
No Pigs Would Die.
Yeah.
That's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah. What do you
Cool.
read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics, such as
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's a great writer. And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but
yeah.
it's still very cool.
What about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita
Yeah,
and stuff.
like
Yeah,
Bulgakov.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, I like Russian lit.
Nice one. That's good.
Putain,
We
elle
have
essaie
something
de
in
le
common
piéger,
already.
mais bien joué,
Yeah,
il s'y
I guess
connaît.
so
Hein.
we do.
Correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible, because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free, and
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fais une supposition en disant qu'elle enseigne l'éducation. Ah, ok. Dis que tu n'es pas à l'université et que c'est une perte de temps. Essaie de savoir si elle aime son travail ou bien si elle le fait juste pour l'argent. Allez.
You teach at university?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go to university. I never liked school, and I thought it was just a waste of time, university, because think about it, you work for those 3 or 4 years, and then you've got experience, and you probably earn more money than the people that went to university, and there's not really much point to it, so it's kind of a waste of time, isn't it, university?
It depends on the person. I think there are quite a few people that agree with you.
Yeah, generally
not.
people agree with me in most things,
Generally.
but
Well, I don't know if
yeah.
I would say most people, but there are people who are
most people.
successful without university, for sure.
Yeah, but that's not saying it's pointless what you do or anything. I'm sure it's still. No, I'm
Thanks.
sure it's still good. It's cool.
I think what I do is important.
It's good that you think it's important. That's important for a job.
Okay.
No, really, I mean it, because
Good
a
that
lot
I
of
think
people
that it's
do.
important.
It's good that you think that what you're doing is worthwhile. Because
Like
so
that
many
I'm deluded.
People, no. Like, no. If you believe it, then it comes true. Like The Secret. So in that sense,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Although if done kind
J'ai
of
l'impression qu'ils
playfully,
en sortent
it
sur-
might be
sur une
okay.
pirouette
It's
sur
probably
ce coup,
not
mais-
the best time to be insulting and teasing, so not the best option.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
What does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Demande de quoi il s'agit exactement et suppose que ça doit être l'invention de donuts et hamburgers. Oh. L'American bashing. Demande-lui d'expliquer pourquoi c'est important. Fais en sorte qu'elle soit fière de son travail. Ça veut rien dire ça. Allez, ça va être rigolo, je pense.
The thing is, I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't know. It's strange that there's even a subject about it because American culture. Couldn't you teach that in like I don't know half a day or something?
American culture.
Like you invented what a burger and a donut, and
The internet.
that was in Europe.
No.
Yeah, it was. It was some
No, it was-
Norwegian
it
dude
was
or
the
English
Navy.
guy probably.
No.
Pretty sure.
I'm sure you're wrong.
I'm going to check that using.
ahead.
I'll use the internet that was
Will you
invented
use-
in Europe.
Will you use Google?
Google was from Stanford University. Yeah, that was well done. You made a page with a box and you can search. So but that's not really culture. That's technology.
Okay, fair enough. No, we do have a pretty, I would say we have a rich culture. There's a lot of different cultures that have influenced us.
Who was American? Michelangelo, Da Vinci, were they American?
Well, you're being a little Eurocentric right now.
Who was American? Let me think. Charles Dickens, Shakespeare? Were they American? Who else?
Charles Dickens is really overrated, frankly.
Very overrated, yeah. Yeah. But who, like, what culture, America? I don't know, I'm drawing a blank, basically.
Like you can't think of any American authors.
Well, I can. What's that Grapes of Wrath guy? What's it?
Steinbeck.
George Steinbeck, yeah. He wrote 2 mediocre books. But, I mean, of course there's writers,
Yeah.
but
I mean, why is culture only encompassed within classic art?
you tell me, but it is.
I disagree. I don't think it is. I think that's a very English perspective.
I'm not saying what you teach is useless. It's just maybe you could teach something else.
Oh.
That's cool.
Well, it's a subject, so
Alright.
it's pretty valuable.
Yeah.
So that people don't
better-
say offensive things to Americans like this.
Okay, well,
they
I mean, you'll
understand.
tell me more and I'll get to know. Maybe you'll teach me, but I mean, I do like donuts, so that's one thing America,
We've done that.
big win there, so that's good.
Yeah. I'll tell them you said so.
Although if done
Quoi?
kind of playfully, it might be okay.
ça
It's
passe,
probably
là. Arrêtez un
not the
peu,
best time to be insulting and teasing, so not the best option.
Bah, tu m'étonnes.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home. But then I have to go to the printer like every day,
Le
and it gets kind of expensive.
charreau.
So what do you think I should do?
Le charreau. Dis que ça doit être ennuyé et dis-lui de demander plus d'argent pour les impressions. Réponds de manière vague car tu n'as pas écouté. Sois honnête et dis que tu as été distrait par une fille. Dis-lui qu'elle peut ignorer les collègues qu'elle n'aime pas. Ça, c'est pas cool, hein.
Look, to be honest, did you see that girl that just walked by? Yeah, she's gone now, but she had like amazing long legs and just perfect.
Oh, ça fait tellement
arse
pervers.
in there, and she looked back and winked at me or something, like smiled, and I was just totally distracted. But anyway, give me a second to chill. So, right, something about work. Yeah, problem at work.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
It's not important.
she was unbelievable, to be
Okay.
honest.
Quel connard.
Okay, but that's cool. So, problem at work, but otherwise all good in your life.
Yeah.
The lesson here is that there's one thing being honest, which is, saying actually that girl distracted me, and then there's another when you're going into all the detail and being kind of dirty.
Mais évidemment,
Girls
tu
just
dis
aren't
pas
ready for
ça.
that.
Ça peut être drôle aussi, je pense.
Well, when you have a problem like this, it's important to, that's it, you should talk to your boss about the problem. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
not important, but, talk to them in a way that shows that you're on their side
Okay.
and that you want the best for the department, and should be okay.
Okay. That's pretty good advice.
Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but
Quoi?
I understand why it happened. There was a very beautiful girl going by.
So you've got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in
Ouais, c'est ce que j'allais dire.
Prague,
J'allais dire
Russia,
République tchèque, elle en a parlé tout à l'heure.
Poland, Lithuania, Latvia,
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see, where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
Raconte-lui tes aventures dans le Grand Canyon. Dis-lui que tu n'y es jamais allé mais que ça te plairait. Demande-lui plus de détails sur ce qu'elle a aimé en particulier. Dis-lui que c'est un endroit nul et qu'ils n'ont même pas de wifi. Dis que ton voyage préféré est en Thaïlande et donne-lui des détails sur les relations sexuelles que tu as eues. Allez, ça vous l'attendez, c'est sûr.
So, do you travel?
Yeah, I do. I used to travel a lot more than I do now when I was younger, and been to a lot of countries. Europe, Asia,
Oh, yeah,
the
Asia.
Americas. Yeah.
Where
very
were you
much.
in Asia?
Asia, I was in Japan, China, Hong Kong, like most of Asia, and I like Singapore, but probably my favorite place was Thailand.
So, tell me what you liked about Thailand.
Well, let's just say for a single guy who likes women, you know, sometimes 2-3 women at a time, it's just like heaven. God, the things I got up to in that week, just
What do you mean?
well, all your fantasies can come true. You go to the place, there's all these chicks.
Not to mince
It's
words.
you,
Are you-
$50.
You're describing prostitution.
Yeah, but it's legal there, so it's okay.
Oh. Wow, that's a very
Yeah,
shocking
and it's
admission.
cheap. The best thing is it's cheap, and they're pretty, very pretty, and happy prostitutes.
Happy prostitutes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really. That seems wrong.
And I made them happier, I think.
I doubt that.
Because
Okay.
the other guys there, you know, there are loads of these horrible, fat,
This is really-
sleazy guys, and I'm, you know, very polite and friendly.
This is. I'm not sure this is a. We should talk about this.
No, of course. I mean, you asked what I liked about Thailand, and I'm just
Yeah.
an honest guy.
I
That's how
I
it is.
understand
So
honesty, but
yeah. I mean, if
that's-
you ask me anything, you can, but you got to be ready for the response. So if you ask me what I like
suppose.
doing in Thailand, what I like doing in bed, what I like doing in you know, other places, a lot of places,
Il rigole tout seul.
I'll be honest, but
Il
that's
rigole
cool.
tout seul,
You know,
c'est
don't
con.
need to talk about it. But it was all legal, and they were very happy.
I guess I
so-
just don't see how it being legal makes it any less disgusting.
It was quite dirty, but I wouldn't say disgusting. But anyway, we don't need to talk about it anymore. That's cool.
Okay, so there you have it. Don't go to Thailand. Don't sleep with prostitutes. Don't tell people about the prostitutes that you didn't
Non mais
sleep
tu
with
peux aller en
when you didn't
Thaïlande
go
par
to
contre. La
Thailand.
Thaïlande c'est cool les
You'll be
amis,
okay.
allez-y hein, mais peut-être pas pour ça quoi. Alors, raconte-lui tes aventures dans le Grand Canyon, dis-lui que tu n'y es jamais allé mais que ça te plairait. Franchement celle-là, j'avais envie de la cliquer aussi, elle me fait rire.
Grand Canyon, but isn't that like just some big empty hole in the ground?
That is what it is. Yeah. But it's very picturesque.
They don't have nightclubs there, do they?
No, it's more of a natural.
How fast the Wi-Fi?
I think they probably would have cell coverage in some parts.
Yeah, 4G, LTE.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll check it out. I mean, it's quite far, and it's nature. Nature's kind of boring, right? Like
Yeah, if you don't like nature, it's probably.
Vegas, lights, action, whatever. Grand Canyon, hole in the ground, slow
Ce
Wi-Fi
manque de
stuff.
respect quoi.
No, I don't know.
Well, your description is not inaccurate, but if you don't appreciate nature, it probably would be boring.
Yeah, I don't really. More of a city guy, but that's cool. People are different, right?
Yeah.
You know, some people like trees, and some people like chopping them down and building apartment blocks. So
True.
it's all right.
This is being
Quoi ça
stupid and
passe?
negative. You know why
Ça
it's
ça
wrong.
passe. Mais arrêtez un peu.
Should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
Ok, il y a un blanc. Oh, le truc très très gênant. Regarde-la dans les yeux et attends qu'elle parle. Détourne le regard et regarde autour de toi en cherchant quelque chose à dire. Dis que tu n'aimes pas les silences gênants. Ça peut être rigolo ça.
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Ah, well, actually, I was over by the bar just before I saw you and had a coffee there, and I try not to drink too many. It actually has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good.
Correct. Now, most guys can't do this, you know, so it's very cool, makes you look very confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works to fill the silence and come up with something to say, because it shouldn't always be you, right?
Ok.
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
in a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash it down? Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Dis-lui que c'est stupide, que Poutine est méchant et que les Russes sont des idiots buveurs de vodka. Complimente-la en disant qu'elle a choisi une langue difficile. Dis-lui que tu étais très mauvais en langue à l'école. Vante-toi en lui parlant de toutes les langues que tu maîtrises. Allez. Ça fait drôle.
In Russian, that's kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can you pick like a better country or better language?
Well, I know that, there's certainly people sometimes think that maybe Europe is more interesting or safer or something, but I've spent a lot of time in Russia and it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, look at Putin. He goes around invading everywhere, blowing stuff up. Look
le
at
jeu,
all
is
these
just one
date
facet
déjà il y a quasiment
of a
10 ans.
very complicated
Il
place.
date d'il y a 10 ans.
lots of vodka bears.
Au moment où je tourne cette vidéo,
a desolate
nous sommes en
wasteland
2024.
full
Hein,
No.
c'est la guerre en
horrible
Ukraine. Hein.
It's really not. The people are wonderful. There is some issues with
of 1
alcohol.
foot gold digging and beating people up, isn't it?
You need to get out of, if you go beyond Moscow, I think you would find in the small towns, people are really pleasant.
Peasant or pleasant?
Pleasant.
It's
wonderful.
Sounds disastrous.
And also, look at they have literary giants. Dostoevsky, he's amazing.
Yeah,
Some people like Tolstoy.
He was pretty good, but look at all the politics and stuff. I mean, what are you, like a communist or something?
No, I'm not a communist. And actually, neither.
You don't love freedom and the American way and all that?
Russia is not a communist country.
No, but it's like how long's Putin been in power? Like 100 years or something, you know? And he used to be the boss of the KGB. It's just a...
Yeah, FSB. Yeah. Well, I think if you can separate yourself at all from one aspect, you don't have to like everything about a culture to appreciate it.
So you study Russian, you like Russia, but you're not evil, is what you're telling me.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And neither are they.
I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
The lesson
Bien
here is
sûr
to
que
try
oui,
and be
ça passait pas,
empathetic.
ça,
So if
bien
someone's
sûr.
taken the time to study
Évidemment.
Russian, why don't you find out why, right? It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy. It's a lot harder than other subjects. So before you judge, try and listen a little bit and you might learn something.
Ok. Allez.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France, so I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl
Okay.
has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it. And it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
T'aimes mon accent british? Dis-lui que ton accent britannique rend les filles folles et que ça te permet de t'envoyer en l'air partout. Parle de la façon dont les étrangers voient les Anglais et demande-lui comment les gens se comportent avec les Américains. Ouais, c'est bateau, mais bon, allez, faut
Do
qu'on
you like
avance
the
un
English
peu.
accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's
Pleasant.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English because in some places like America, we have a very good reputation, and then some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff, their reputation's quite bad. But
Oh,
how do
I
you
didn't know
find
that.
it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
on a bunch
There's
of- oh, yeah.
but we're lucky, yeah? We don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice,
Okay.
and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
Dis qu'elle te plaît, que tu voudrais la revoir et demande-lui son numéro. Dis que tu la trouves incroyablement belle et que tu aimerais, tu voudrais l'inviter à un rendez-vous. Demande-lui ce qu'elle aime faire de son temps libre. Je pense que, vu la barre, c'est beaucoup trop tôt, donc on va tenter celle-là.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore, I don't
It's
know.
healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone
Okay.
again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest the date from there and take the number.
And do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in parks or, hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
Elle est plutôt partante, hein. Demande-lui ce qu'elle a prévu de faire cette semaine, touche son visage. Elle utilise la technique du cube, un test psychologique. Demande-lui quel genre d'homme elle aime.
Hang on, come closer a second. Just see something. That's it. Well, come back.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to touch your face. You've got really
Why?
soft skin and you look like a little baby. I just wanted to like kuchi, something like that.
That's a little unusual. No,
No.
I don't like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that to you?
No. Guys don't do that.
To you?
Period.
I do it all the time. Girls love it because it's like a big compliment. You look young, you have nice skin, so touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me uncomfortable.
I wash my hands if that's what you're worried about. No germs or bacteria or whatever.
Still. No.
Well, maybe it's too soon. I'll wait.
Definitely too soon.
Like next time we meet, have a few drinks, and then get some face touching going on.
Ça fait tellement pervers.
I don't think so.
Ouais, tu
I'm sorry.
m'étonnes. Tu m'étonnes.
Really want to touch your face now? All right.
Oh là
Creepy.
là, c'est creepy, c'est gênant.
Okay, that was a funny example, but in the daytime, you really don't need to touch her at all. It's fine just to work towards the number and have a good conversation.
Dis-lui quel genre, demande-lui quel genre d'homme. Ouais, ça, à
And
mon
are you
avis,
busy
c'est
this
une bonne
week? Like, what are your
réponse. Ça.
plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a train up to Vilnius.
La Lituanie, mon gars.
So, pretty busy.
You have free time, no?
Maybe.
Which
Maybe
day?
on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Cool. I might be free on Sunday as well.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Now think about this. Have you ever texted a girl saying, hey, can you meet tomorrow? She's like, I'm not in town. And you say, okay. And then text her in a few days, hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around? Sorry, I've already got plans. Well, to avoid this kind of dumb situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming week? It's very easy to find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text messages that get you rejected. So it's the correct choice.
Alors, propose-lui d'aller boire un verre et prends son numéro. Dis-lui que tu as quelques minutes. Vite la fin d'amour dans les toilettes. Prends son numéro et dis-lui que tu la contacteras. Propose-lui d'aller faire une randonnée à l'occasion et prendre son numéro. Allez.
Well, listen, I think things are just going swimmingly between us, so I've just noticed something. There's a restroom over there, right? And wait a second while I tell you my plan. You seem like an adventurous girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said you like, doing different things. So what we're going to do, you're going to go to that restroom and I'm just going to bang your brains out.
C'est
Oh
pas
my
vrai.
God. No. Just.
Well, just quickly, 3-4 minutes. I know you're busy.
I don't even know what to say. This is so.
Well, I know
shockingly
you're
offensive.
happy. I know you're happy.
No.
You can say thank you. It's going to be great. Let's go now.
You're a pervert,
Ça, c'est
and I
clair.
want you to leave my
I've heard
table.
that before.
No, I'm sure you have.
I'm going to
Really,
leave.
you need to leave.
I'm going to leave
This
the
is
table.
no. Yeah.
I tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to love it. I'm going to leave the table. I'll go and wait there.
Okay.
Get ready, so to speak.
You
and
go
then
do that.
You come and join me in like 30 seconds so that people don't see us going together. All right? So you're going to come in 30 seconds, all right? Mm-hmm. Yeah? You'll be there?
No, I won't be there. Just go. Go to the bathroom.
I don't need to go to the bathroom I don't need to
I'm not going with
use
you.
the bathroom in that.
Listen, really, this is totally inappropriate,
Ouais,
extremely
c'est surtout,
offensive, and I have been
C'est
very
surtout
clear.
insultant.
I get it. You're a shy girl,
Offensant.
but trust me, this is going to be like the best 5 minutes of your
No,
entire
seriously,
life.
just
Wonderful.
Just leave. Get lost. No more.
Et mets-lui
I don't
une
want-
baffe, enfin.
Not another word.
You do
Nope.
want.
Stop. Seriously, you're
But just-
creeping me
Franchement,
out.
elle
Give me-
rigole,
No,
mais
I
en
don't-
vrai,
Wait until you
en vrai,
see
il
what
mérite
I've
tellement
done
des
here.
claques.
Serious, you're extremely creepy. I want you to leave.
Extremely creepy.
Extremely creepy.
Look, I've had it with you. I'm not gonna. It's like,
Okay,
oh,
just-
please
I don't-
take
I
$1
don't
million.
wanna hear it.
No, I don't
I
want
don't
it.
wanna hear
No,
it.
I don't want it. Here, have these Lamborghini keys. Drive it. No, I
Go.
don't want it. Okay,
Go.
fine. I'm going.
Oh là là.
True gentleman.
On va tenter ça.
So listen, we should meet one day, go for drinks. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so there's my phone. Just put your number. I'll be in touch. Cool.
Not the best way to go for a date because it's very general and you've had a lot of conversation, a lot of opportunity to find out things that you could do together that would be more interesting. So to go to the old traditional date is not the best option, but not that bad, so it's still okay.
Ok, dis-lui au revoir, sois chaleureux, dis-lui que tu es heureux de l'avoir rencontré, salue la main pendant un long moment, dis-lui au revoir en la serrant de tes bras, puis embrasse-la, dis-lui au revoir froidement et dis que tu la contacteras. C'est une agression sexuelle, ça peut être drôle par contre.
Okay, so I'm gonna get going, but it was wonderful to meet you. And I guess we'll meet again soon.
Yeah.
Do some stuff. I'll message you, and yeah, it was lovely to see you. So
You too. I'll
Okay,
take
bye.
your hand. Bye.
Just because a girl allows you to touch her doesn't mean you should touch her as much as possible. We need to, keep that respect and not overstep the boundary. So the minimum is good. Fast touches, soft, and not like that.
On est bien d'accord, hein.
well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, you got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
Ouais, d'accord, c'est pas ouf, hein. C'est pas ouf.
This is not great, not so
Ok,
engaging, and
bien
you're kind of
écoutez,
looming
on en
over
a
her.
terminé pour ce niveau.
It's very
Vous
important
allez
to sit
évidemment
down when you're
voir
talking
toute
to someone
la
that is
solution
sitting
qui
down.
suit.
Otherwise, you're just standing
Merci
there
d'avoir
looming
regardé
over
cet
them,
épisode.
looking weird.
On
So
se retrouve très très vite les amis. Enfin très très vite, eh bien le mois prochain pour la suite de cette aventure, tous les dimanches ou pas, mais en tout cas certains dimanches avec Richard. On se dit à très très vite et à ciao bye.
Hey,
Hi,
what you got there?
a book.
I know. What's the? Show me the cover. Ah, that one.
Have you read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
Oh, you read it before, so you like it that much? You're reading it again?
Well, I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should reread it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
Brinna,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
this is a playful opener.
And you normally read.
Correct.
So, how are you?
So you teach at the university. That's interesting.
This is an
And what's your subject? What do you? In American culture, what's that? It's like George Steinbeck, Edgar Allan Poe, and all that stuff. Or?
Sure, that's part of it. Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears,
Sure,
Kanye.
sure, that is all
Yeah?
relevant. Yeah.
Oh wow! So it must be really interesting for the students. They're not learning about things thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of seeing how the Kanyes and the Kardashians, how their influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how Americans think.
And why is it useful for the students?
Because a lot of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and
Yeah.
at some point they'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
I guess
Is
it's
useful.
important, right? Because American culture is pervasive. You know, it's kind of
It could be
everywhere.
said, yes.
And seems to lead the world. I know that in England we're always like a few years behind America with all the trends and everything, and it all follows, and then Europe a little bit later. But no, it's pretty cool then. And more than that, it must be really interesting for the kids.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
when someone has something that they actually care about in their life, you don't want to tease them about it or denigrate it. So it's good to give them some validation on something like this, you know, the job that she's obviously passionate about.
I really enjoy my job.
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess.
Well done, you.
So you got your. Actually, I went there as well, and it was very beautiful.
Good one. That's. Oh, should I say that? No.
You know, I hate awkward silences, but the good thing is that's only because we don't know each other too well, so won't have any when we're great friends, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
Tell me something. Russian?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously Spanish, German, but Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France, so I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it. And it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent.
So you like the English accent?
This is the right choice.
What do you like to do in...
When you want to transition to see,
And do you have any other out... And are you busy this week? Like, what are your plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna...
that's exactly right. Now think about this. Have you
So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll arrange something. Thanks.
Exactly right. It flows very smoothly to find something that you both like and then suggest doing that as the reason to see each other again. It's way better than just saying, hey, give me your number, or hey, let's go for dinner tomorrow.
Okay, so I better be going. See ya.
Okay, bye.
This one is counterintuitive, but it's exactly the right answer. The reason is that if you're too friendly at the leave and like, okay, see you again soon, it's lovely to meet you, really enjoyed it, see you, bye, like that, then it just means that she knows that you like her, she knows you're going to message her, and she's not really thinking about it. If you do the opposite and you're kind of cold, she might think, hang on, did I do something wrong there at the end? Does he really like me? Will he message me? Does he want to see me again? It just makes you look very cool and keeps her thinking about you in the interim between the time where you say bye-bye and the time when you message her and get in touch again.